Just couple clicks on the free tool and make $50 or even $100. Yes, it is possible and 100% legal. Simply using a free tool and mouse to click or a phone to tab is a common way for people from all over the world to make money online. With this brand new method that I'm going to show you, you might earn thousands of dollars. Additionally, I don't just mean $50 or $100 when I mention that this strategy can generate free money as long as you want. Yes, as you can see, this strategy can generate a respectable monthly salary and over $10,000 in revenue. Just to be clear, when I say free, I mean completely free. No hidden costs, no hidden fees, no hidden subscriptions. Before we continue, it should be noted that only a tiny portion of viewers of my videos actually subscribe. If you find this video helpful, please think about subscribing with notification enabled. It's free, and you can always change your mind afterwards. And also please type where you come from in the comments. In this manner, I'll let you know anytime I come up with a brand new approach to generate money online specifically for your origin, so you can be among the first to put it to use. Earn the maximum money possible as a result. Let's get back to the video. Like I said, you don't need a paid pro Canva account to use this technique, because the tool we will be using has a pro account which they charge some amount of money. I heard some people have been saying and claiming that those techniques to earn money with Canva are not free. For this reason, I wanted to present a way to make money online using a free Canva account that doesn't require a pro account. So let's get started. So let's begin with step 1 and create a free Canva account. Okay, so here is Canva for those of you who are new around here. It's for a lot of people's preferred graphic design tool. I also use it a lot. It was developed to enable beginners with no prior artistic or design training to produce lovely, aesthetically pleasing visuals. And one way they've done it is by pre-installing a huge number of images, shapes, and photos that you can use for nothing. And for this tutorial, we're going to make use of this Canva function, which offers free images, and using it is very easy. You simply navigate to Elements, conduct a search for the desired image, and then drag and drop it onto the canvas. And the very convenient part for us is that, as I said, the free account comes pre-installed with hundreds of thousands of images. It's true that the pro account has millions of images, so if you have one, it's a terrific idea to use it. But if you just want to stick to the free account, which already has a ton of them, that is great. So you can go to Canva and create a free account. Now let's go on to step 2, which involves choosing a simple printable photo product to sell. So I guess many of you are wondering, okay, how are we going to click and use Canva's free photographs to generate money? The answer is that we will be using Canva to produce a simple printable photo product, then we will be selling them on Etsy. Therefore, this is obviously Etsy. For those who don't know, I have been selling online for about 7 years now. So keep watching. I know what I am doing. And Etsy is one of the biggest online markets for purchasing and selling goods. The interesting thing about Etsy is there are 2 categories of products available on Etsy. The first category consists of tangible goods that you can hold in your hands, such as mugs, t-shirts, and posters. However, the second category of product is digital or printable, in which case you receive a printable picture file rather than a real, physical poster and can print it out to create your own poster. So, for instance, I wouldn't receive actual printed posters if I purchased this poster set. Instead, as soon as I make a purchase on Etsy, a download link will be sent to me because this is a digital printable product. To create my own poster set, I can then click on the download link, download all the PDF picture files, and print them out on my own poster material. As you can see, it's actually a relatively passive way to make money online because Etsy takes care of pretty much everything when you post your digital files to the marketplace. Therefore, you should spend some time looking through Etsy's printable products to see if there are any that appear to be simple to generate using Canva's free photos. For example, check out these printable cute cats cards and charts. These can be printed out by anyone, which can be used as a perfect gift edition for Christmas or a special event. And here is another one. There are so many of them. Of course, this is an example you can come up with your idea to use, but it seems like cute cats are always on duty. But this particular niche is a little crowded. You can come up with a better idea and then use Canva to create those images with a couple clicks, and you can sell them over here. As you can see, these are just a collection of picture pages that can be printed, so you do not have to print yourself. You will only digitally create those images. Well, of course, it is not over. You are not ready yet. Before we start any business, we should analyze the market and see how much money we can make. What do you guys think about the revenue for this Etsy shop has been from the sale of only these particular picture pages? What if I say more than $15,000 US? Amazing, right? I use an Etsy software for product research, calculated that it is actually worth over $15,000. I would guess that the majority of this was profit because digital goods have relatively little upfront costs. My tool was also utilized to predict the monthly revenue this digital product is expected to generate, and it pegged it at roughly $1,000. So, in addition to the $15,000, I also make $1,000 each month from just these picture pages that anyone can do with a couple of clicks, which I think is quite great. So please give a thumbs up for the YouTube algorithm now. I will give you guys more value, but it is important for me to keep doing what I am doing. It is just a simple button down here so I can see that you guys are appreciating it. Thank you. Therefore, I would say this is the kind of printable product that you should keep an eye out for. With a printable product, you could theoretically make anything as long as you had the images, shapes, and messages to drag and drop into a canvas. It is now time to go on to step 3, making your printable picture product. After deciding on the printable product you want to create, simply sign into Canva and select the dimensions of your canvas to get started. I set mine to be an A4 sheet size because I'm just creating my own version of the cute cat cards that you cut out. It can be useful to turn on the rulers so that you can evenly space out the photographs. Therefore, to do that, simply select the rulers option under File. You may want to add more pages based on your product, so just click the Add Page option and add as many pages as you'd like. And after you've decided how many photographs you want to make, we can start customizing them. Simply choose the Text or Elements button on the left side menu to locate images, shapes, and texts that you can drag and drop onto the canvas and reposition to make your own customized version of the printable product of your choice. Now, you might notice that some of the images have a crown next to them as you browse the photos. These photos are pro accounts only, I suppose, so we will avoid them since we are using a free account. Therefore, if you have a free account, you can follow my lead and select the option to just show the free photographs by clicking on the search filter button. As a result, you won't see any of the pro pictures. Just the free images that are accessible to you will be displayed. I made this decision so that you could see that there are many fantastic free photographs available and that you do not need to have a pro account. And just to be clear, I checked the Canva Terms of Service in order to understand licensing because I obviously don't want anyone to get into trouble. I can confirm from what I understand to me that you are good to use their photos in products that you sell. I know a lot of people are already doing that, but it is always to double check, right? But there is a catch. There is only one restriction, is that you cannot market them as is without modification. So we need to edit them a little bit in order to sell them, which we will be doing in this example also. So it makes sense to, for example, combine several images, combine images with text, or do what I did in this example product, which is to combine several images with square shapes. It is now time to export it as a printable file so that others may purchase it. Yes. To do this, drag and drop your images, shapes, and text onto the canvas until they appear exactly how you want them to. But if you want to offer printed physical products with the help of the tools I showed before, as some of my loyal subscribers may remember, you might be better to use the Pro account because it has a feature to create with a transparent background. If you haven't watched already, you can check out my top recommendation to create visuals for that method with the help of AI. Click on the up right corner now and watch that video also. But of course, it is not necessary to save printable products with a transparent background. Simply save it as a printable file, typically a printable PDF file, and you're good to go. All accounts, including free ones, support this. I also advise adding crop marks, flattening it, choosing the CMYK color profile, and then downloading it, depending on what you're generating and selling. Finally, you have a product that can be printed out and sold on Etsy. The only issue is that listing products for sale on Etsy is typically not free. As a result, step 4 will involve creating a free Etsy store. Here is a short trick. Then, typically, listing an item on Etsy costs 20 cents. However, you can obtain 40 free item listings if you set up your store properly. And the reason for that is Etsy's referral scheme. Existing stores have the option to invite new Etsy stores to join their network. In this case, both of you receive 40 free item listings. Win-win situation. So because I already have an account, you can click the link in the description for 40 free listings. But don't forget to create a new account if you already have an account, because in that way you may need to pay for the listings. But I believe 40 listings should help you a lot when you are just starting. So after you click the link in my description, you'll be sent to a referral link website after doing so, where you may register to receive your 40 free listings. And also, I think my video should be inspiring to start, but there are obviously more details once you start. And if you want to improve yourself for better SEO for your listings, I would suggest before you actually start selling items for sale, I suggest searching on YouTube and watching some free videos from Etsy sellers who share their tips tips and tricks on how they modify their item listings, such as their item titles, to attract more free search engine traffic. Amazing, right? Why not create 40 products now? Because you already have 40 free item listings, right? This brings us to step 5, which is to scale your profits. I believe that the greatest method to scale your revenues is to sell 40 items instead of just one by making the most of the free 40 item listings you have been given. Because there are so many printable picture products that you can make and sell on Etsy. Even though I've only shown one in this video, cute cats charts and cards. You can also do coloring pages for children, which are merely black and white pictures that children can color. And as you might expect, using Canva to create something similar is very simple. Kids may now color in black and white images by simply dragging them onto a blank canvas. And I believe that this is a good illustration of another recommendation I have for you. Typically, though not always, printable products for children are far simpler to make than printable products for adults. For instance, the images are much more detailed if we search on Etsy for adult coloring books. In contrast, these are far easier, more fundamental, and beginner-friendly to make as compared to coloring sheets for kids, especially toddlers. So, did my video motivate you in any way? If it did, kindly give thumbs up to this video if you haven't already and subscribe for more with notifications enabled so that you don't miss the new strategy when I share. And if you think you are too lazy to apply this method and want to even make more money with a brand new lazy methods I create, watch this video now.